Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am Sir Worldwide, and I want to weigh in here on the situation in Charlottesville, what happened, and mainly the stance our leader, our president, has taken on this situation. But right now, let's just say a prayer for Heather Heyer. Heather lost her life doing what she wanted to do, what she was free to do. Yet, she's gone to a better place. And we also should pray for that guy who drove that car. Because if someone had taught him a little bit about love, he wouldn't have been in that car. He wouldn't have did what he did. That's why I'm speaking here right now, because we need to learn how to love one another. We're the same species. We're Americans, but we're the same species. It doesn't matter what your color is. We need to teach our young people about love and hate. They're direct opposites of one another. I give an example. I myself, I worked on the flight line, as I've said many times, many years. And one day my boss told me to take a job, take a position. I didn't want to take it. I let a year go by. Then came back again and said, man, take this job. I took it. I'm glad I did, because it taught me a lot. They sent me to school for various things. And I learned a lot about myself and about human nature. Example, I was in charge of a department that had to make sure that the training records were perfect, because the FAA, when they come in and take a look at your records, if something's wrong, that's $25,000 fine per day. So my point here is, there were like close to 300 people that I was responsible for. 300 people is a lot. And out of all those 300 people, only 4 of them were black, or I could say African Americans. The rest of them were all kind of chop suey stuff, all kind of mixtures and stuff. But my point here is, I saw those people as people, not colors. There's no color involved in anything that I had to do every day on my job. I see a man or a woman, that's what I saw. I did not see a black person or a white person or a Japanese or Filipino or Korean. I didn't see none of that. I saw the people. And that's how we got to teach our children. It starts there. Teach them that it doesn't matter what your color is. We can all love one another. There should be no excuses about what happened in Charlottesville. There should be no excuses, period. I'll take you back to 8.5 years ago, when Mr. Trump was talking about the gentleman running for president of the United States, Barack Obama. He was talking about his birth certificate and all those things. And all the people that saw what he was doing back then, all these hate mongers, they saw that. And they jumped on his bandwagon immediately, because he knew he did not like this man because of the color of his skin. This is where it started 8.5 years ago. Maybe y'all forgot that. Some of you did. I didn't. I know what's happening here. And in an earlier posting that I did right after the election, and you can go back to Sir Worldwide and look back at what I said. I said that this man could be the very best president we ever had, if we get behind him and help him to understand a lot of things that he needs to understand, because he didn't have any experience in the political arena. And right now he's showing us that he don't need to be where he is. And there's going to be some people who are going to not like what I say, but I'm going to ask everyone to ask this man to step down, because he is embarrassing us around the world. Every time he opens his mouth, we get more embarrassed. The fact that I said those things earlier, that's gone down the toilet already. He cannot be the best nothing at this point. And you got people joining the bandwagon of these guys who want to keep on bringing this hate Yeah, sure. We, the African American people came from ancestors that were slaves. Okay? And we had to get away from those feelings of I hate everybody because I was a slave or my great 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 grandparents were slaves. No. We got to make this a better world. And the best way to do it is to love your neighbor. You can speak to someone. They don't speak to you. It's okay. Say a prayer for them. But the fact remains is this hate thing, we got to put it to rest. We got to get along with one another. I mean, you can teach people how to smile. They don't have to like you. Teach them how to smile. Smile at them. You don't smile back? Don't hate them. This is my short message. Teach the young people to get rid of that color thing. Black, white, whatever. Get rid of that. We don't need that. We're of the same species. We are human beings. And we are intelligent. We are higher intelligence than any other species. So why we gotta keep hate around us? We don't need it. Pass the word on to other people. It doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. We need to learn to love each other. I'm Sir Worldwide. Please subscribe. Like this. Aloha.